pay close attention to this. It would be irresponsible to disregard this. In recent times, have you been experiencing a greater degree of exhaustion than usual? Are you experiencing tremors in your legs as you climb stairs? Or is it becoming more difficult for you to just get out of bed? If you choose to disregard them, you may be putting yourself in danger because they may be early warning signs that your muscles are gradually experiencing deterioration. Sarcopenia is a hidden and dangerous condition that gradually erodes muscle mass, robs you of your independence, and can finally leave you bedridden, according to the American Geriatric Society. Sarcopenia potentially affects more than 30% of people in the United States who are over the age of 60. Even more troubling is the fact that nearly 70% of people are unaware that some of the fruits they consume on a regular basis might not be useful at all, or even worse, might even speed the deterioration of their muscles. Weak muscles can increase your risk of dying by up to 5 times, and this can happen with just one fall. Did you know that? Is it also true that a decrease in muscle mass can make Alzheimer's disease, cardiovascular disease, and type 2 diabetes more likely to occur? Imagine being unable to move, walk, or do anything else without assistance on your own because you are trapped inside your own body. This is precisely why I am revealing the fruits that you should consume right away in order to put an end to this unfavorable tendency in the video that I am sharing with you today, simply because nature is the source of the answers, provided that you ask the right questions. If you are concerned about the safety of your loved ones who are beyond the age of 50, you should share this video right now before it is too late. Did you ever wonder which fruits could help you keep your independence? Come with me as we go on an adventure. 1. It could come as a surprise to you to hear that one of the smallest fruits available in the shop has considerable benefits for preserving muscle strength, especially as you get older. In a word, accurate. Prunes, which are typically associated with digestive health, are, in fact, filled with a wide variety of nutrients that offer powerful support for your muscles and general biological functions. Prunes consist of chewy black morsels that are commonly associated with digestive health. In particular, they are abundant in potassium, which is an essential element that has a direct influence on nerve transmission, the ability of muscles to contract properly, and the prevention of severe muscle cramps, which tend to occur more frequently as one gets older. The United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, reports that 100 grams of prunes contain approximately 732 milligrams of potassium. This is an impressive amount of potassium that supplies your muscles with the nutrients they need to function well and recover quickly after exertion. However, that is not the end of the prunes. They also include a high concentration of phenolic compounds, which are natural antioxidants that aid in the reduction of chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the primary factors that contributes to the loss of muscle. Prunes, due to their anti-inflammatory characteristics, are especially beneficial for maintaining strength and mobility as you enter your 50s, 60s, and beyond. Prunes are particularly effective for this purpose. Prunes are also a good natural source of vitamin K, which is a nutrient that reduces the incidence of fractures and maintains bone density. This is an essential component for elderly people who are more likely to experience accidents and falls. According to studies conducted at Tufts University, consistent consumption of potassium may potentially reduce the likelihood of muscle weakness in elderly people by as much as 33%. This is a big benefit for anyone who wishes to keep their independence and level of activity throughout time. What is the good news? In order to obtain the benefits, it is not necessary for you to consume the entire bowl. Simply consuming 3 to 4 prunes every day, which is equivalent to approximately 25 to 30 grams, will greatly boost both your daily energy levels and the resilience of your muscles. You might try chopping them up and adding them to your morning porridge, adding them to plain Greek yogurt, or even mixing them into a smoothie for a naturally sweet and nutrient-dense boost. Would you like to take things to the next level? The prunes should be soaked in filtered water over the night, and then the liquid should be consumed in the morning along with the prunes themselves. Digestion, which often slows down around the age of 50, is helped by this simple exercise, which also boosts the antioxidant effects of the other foods. When you incorporate this into your morning routine, you will notice a gradual improvement in your energy levels, the comfort of your digestive system, and the health of your muscles. These unassuming fruits are nowhere to be found, but they are far more powerful than they actually appear to be. The next item on the list is a fruit that displays a vibrant appearance and is equally good to the health of the muscles. 2. Grapes that are red. Is it possible that something as simple and everyday as a bunch of red grapes might be used to contribute to the health of your muscles as you become older? It is true, and the scientific community agrees with it. There's a lot more to these sweet fruits than just a great snack. They are bite-sized and sweet. They naturally contain a high concentration of resveratrol, which is a powerful antioxidant derived from plants and has been shown to protect sensitive muscle tissue from oxidative stress and cellular damage. Not only does resveratrol help in the process of tissue regeneration, but it also enhances blood circulation. This ensures that necessary nutrients are adequately provided deep into your muscle fibers, which is especially important after exercise. It is important to note that resveratrol is not the only benefit. Starting today, you are welcome to leave a remark below with any questions that you might have. Please feel free to ask these questions. It is imperative that you remember to click the subscribe button and enable notifications in order to guarantee that you are constantly provided with the best health information from Senior Health Magazine. And if you are currently watching, I would like to know whether you are on board with me. Type 1 in the comments section if you feel that this video speaks to you for some reason. In that case, type 0. Flavonoids, which are components of plants that are known to reduce chronic inflammation, are plentiful in the skin of red grapes. Chronic inflammation is a hidden element that contributes to muscle weakness, particularly in older persons. Flavonoids are known to lessen inflammation. In the absence of treatment, low-level inflammation can gradually degrade both strength and mobility inside the body. A fortunate circumstance is that these organic compounds work together to perform the function of internal protectors, thereby postponing the mechanisms that lead to fatigue and the loss of muscle. According to research conducted by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, consuming approximately 200 grams of red grapes on a daily basis, which is equivalent to 1 large cup, has the potential to significantly enhance the antioxidant defenses of the body. According to study, it has the potential to help those over the age of 60 slow down the age-related loss of muscle by as much as 20%. In addition to this, resveratrol stimulates the activity of the mitochondria in your cells, which are the very small power plants that are responsible for the production of energy. Enhanced mitochondrial health leads to enhanced muscle performance, stamina, and endurance, which in turn makes day-to-day activities less stressful on the body. Choose red grapes with thicker skins whenever possible for the most possible benefits, as these grapes contain a greater quantity of flavonoids and antioxidants. It is also important to not throw away the seeds. When seeds are chewed, the amount of resveratrol that is present in them, which is typically concentrated in the seed itself, is enhanced. Have you been seeking for a way to consume them that is both speedy and delectable? If you want to make a fresh salad, you may try adding goat cheese, walnuts, and sliced red grapes. Protein and healthy fats are also known to enhance the body's ability to absorb nutrients. In addition, you may freeze the grapes and consume them as a naturally sweet and refreshing treat, which is especially beneficial when the temperature is high. This small fruit, itoot, is more than just a nibble. It has a lot more to offer. You may support aging muscles, reduce inflammation, and maintain muscular tone with very little effort by using this strategy, which is not only simple, but also delicious and incredibly effective. In addition, do not depart. It is possible that the next item on the list will come as a surprise to you, but it is of great assistance to anyone who want to keep their strength and mobility as they get older. Padron peppers. Did you know that a small green pepper, which is normally consumed as an appetizer or as a side dish, may be a powerful ally in maintaining the strength of your muscles as you age? Padron peppers are a type of pepper native to Central America. It is totally true. Padron peppers are a lot more than simply a tasty snack. They are highly regarded for their mild flavor and the unusual, unexpected spike of heat that they occasionally produce. Both blood circulation and muscle regeneration are processes that are essential for the bodies of older people, and they are abundant in nutrients that stimulate both of these processes. Two powerful components that are necessary for the maintenance of strong muscles are vitamin C and capsaicin, both of which may be found in these peppers in their natural form. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that helps protect muscle cells from the damage that is caused by oxidative stress and chronic inflammation. These are two of the most common factors that contribute to the loss of muscle from aging. Capsaicin, the component that gives pepper its moderate heat, stimulates blood flow, which improves the transport of oxygen and nutrients to muscular tissues and promotes a speedier recovery from mild strains or physical activity. Capsaicin is also responsible for the subtle heat that pepper is known for. Data from the United States suggests that according to the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, 100 grams of padron peppers contain around 120 milligrams of vitamin C. This is more than 130%, more than the daily intake for the majority of people over the age of 50. Given that vitamin C is also required for the production of collagen, which helps to maintain the suppleness, resilience, and healing ability of muscles, all of which are essential components of maintaining strength and mobility over time. This is an incredible boost. If you want to get the most out of the advantages of padron peppers, you should try to include 5 to 6 of them in your meals. Cook the food in extra virgin olive oil in a gentle manner 3 times per week. Due to the fact that olive oil not only enhances the flavor, but also helps in the absorption of fat-soluble nutrients, this combination is beneficial to both the heart and the muscles. For an additional anti-inflammatory benefit, you might want to try adding a pinch of turmeric while you are cooking. The natural curcumin content of the spice, which is known to reduce inflammation and promote tissue regeneration, boosts the therapeutic benefits of the spice and blends nicely with the mild heat of the peppers. Not only does this simple routine help your muscles repair, but it also has other benefits. In addition to that, it enhances the flavor of your dishes and gives them a distinctive Mediterranean flavor. What's the most exciting part? By doing so, you are supplying your body with scrumptious and natural sustenance. When you come across padron peppers at the market in the future, you shouldn't be afraid to indulge in them. Despite their relatively small size, they offer a great amount of protection to the muscles. Carry on with us. Coming up next is a fruit that might not get much attention in the produce area, but it has a surprising amount of power when it comes to strengthening muscles that are becoming older. It is possible that it will become your new go-to concealed weapon whenever you need strength and movement. 4. Arbutus madrone berries. The bright red arbutus berry, which is known as madrone in the United States, is a powerful secret weapon for maintaining muscle strength and recuperation, particularly as we age. It is sometimes overlooked in favor of fruits that are more commonly available. In spite of their diminutive size, these wild berries, which are indigenous to the forested regions of the Pacific Northwest and California, are packed with nutrients, and your muscles will be grateful for their consumption. There is a significant amount of tannins, flavonoids, and vitamin C in the berries of the arbutus tree. A potent combination of 3 chemicals that work together to minimize inflammation, inhibit the normal breakdown of muscle tissue that occurs in the body, and increase recovery after exercise or mild strain. Not only do these nutrients protect muscles, but they also do other things. Through the process of actively supporting regeneration, they help older people preserve their strength, mobility, and resistance to injury. Approximately 100 grams of arbutus berries can supply up to 250 milligrams of vitamin C, which is more than twice as much as an equivalent meal of oranges, as reported by the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA. A significant increase in antioxidant capacity is provided by this for individuals over the age of 50, who commonly require higher quantities of vitamin C to combat oxidative stress and muscular wear and tear. Furthermore, the flavonoids that are found in these berries contribute to enhanced circulation and blood vessel strength, which directly boosts the capacity of muscle tissue to absorb nutrients and transport oxygen. As a result of this, arbutus berries are an excellent natural cure for common issues such as the weakness, stiffness, and fatigue that are associated with aging. In the beginning, you should have 4 to 5 fresh arbutus berries on a daily basis, either as a nutrient-dense snack or mixed into a mixture that is rich in nutrients. Take use of the berries to make a sugar-free fruit spread that you can spread on toast made with healthy grains. This will allow you to incorporate them into your routine and provide you with a more creative breakfast alternative. Are you looking for a snack that can assist your muscles in recovering after taking a short stroll or working out for a short period of time? You might want to try combining a small amount of ground ginger, yogurt that is not sweetened, and a small handful of arbutus berries. Due to the fact that this combination contains a powerful combination of digestive supporting and anti-inflammatory components, it is the ideal treat for those who are concerned about their muscles and want to feel revitalized and restored. In spite of the fact that you might not find arbutus berries at the grocery store very often, it is still worthwhile to look for them, or even better, to go foraging if you are located in the appropriate region. Their health benefits far surpass their unassuming appearance, and this is especially true for senior people who are concerned about maintaining their vitality and energy levels. It is important to keep an eye out for the next fruit on the list, which is a tropical golden fruit that offers a powerful dosage of a nutrient that is essential for preserving one's strength, energy, and activity levels well into old life. 5. Yellow kiwi. Did you realize that a small fruit with a high sugar content, such as the yellow kiwi, could contain such a powerful anti-aging muscle secret? In spite of its delicate appearance, this golden fruit is loaded with valuable nutrients, particularly when it comes to the preservation and fortification of your muscles as you get older. The golden kiwi in addition to having a smoother texture and less acidity than the traditional green kiwi, has approximately twice as much vitamin C. Vitamin C is needed for the correct repair of muscle tissue and the efficient absorption of protein by the body. That represents a fundamental change for senior citizens. Yellow kiwis include a number of important components, one of the most notable of which is actinidin, which is an enzyme that occurs naturally and helps people digest protein more effectively in the digestive tract. And why is that so significant? If your body is unable to properly digest and utilize protein, then your muscles will not profit from the amount of protein that you consume, regardless of how much the amount is. As the body ages and the efficiency of the digestive system naturally decreases, actinidin plays an increasingly important function in ensuring that the nutrients from your meals are absorbed and delivered to your muscles, which is where they are required the most. Approximately 161 milligrams of vitamin C can be found in just 100 grams of yellow kiwi, which is nearly 180% of the daily need for individuals over the age of 50, as stated by the National Nutrient Database of the United States Department of Agriculture. It is possible to obtain a considerable antioxidant boost from just one serving, and the situation only gets better from here on out. Research indicates that the antioxidants included in yellow kiwis have the potential to reduce the amount of oxidative stress in muscle tissue by as much as 40%. In the long run, this will result in increased endurance, decreased post-workout muscle soreness, and more consistent muscle function across the board. In order to reap the greatest benefits, you should try eating one yellow kiwi first thing in the morning. You will get a surge of energy without experiencing a crash when your digestive system is at its most sensitive, because the natural sugars will offer you with this boost. Are you looking to enhance the muscle support routine that you now follow even further? You may try serving your kiwi with a dab of raw honey and a small handful of walnuts that have been broken up. Vitamin C, healthy fats, and natural carbs are all components of a single straightforward and scrumptious meal that promotes the synthesis of energy, the restoration of muscle, and even anti-inflammatory action. You may make a treat that is both refreshing and good for your muscles by slicing the kiwi and then freezing it. Because it is hydrated and packed with nutrients that aid in recuperation, it is an excellent choice for a snack during lunchtime. This golden fruit, whether it is fresh or frozen, can be a daily ally for preserving your mobility and level of activity well into your senior years. There are several benefits to eating this fruit. How impressive do you find that to be? Hold your ground. 6. The following fruit on the list is one that older people should not neglect because it has surprisingly powerful benefits for strength and mobility, and it may already be growing in your backyard. Keep your guard up, loquats. Those lovely golden orange fruits that you commonly see dangling from garden trees throughout the summer are much more than just a seasonal joy. They are a source of nutrition, and nutrition. With their exceptional nutritional content, these fruits, which have a sweet and somewhat sour taste, are powerhouses that improve muscle strength throughout the year and help strengthen muscles that are becoming older. They include a high concentration of potassium, which is beneficial for healthy muscular contractions, soluble fiber, which makes digestion and the absorption of nutrients easier, and carotenoids, which help protect muscle cells from the damaging effects of oxidative stress. Each and every one of these nutrients is necessary for maintaining the health of our muscles as we become older. Nevertheless, this is the area in which loquats genuinely shine. In particular, they are among the few fruits that naturally contain ursolic acid, a potent plant component that has been demonstrated to assist in the maintenance and even the enhancement of muscle growth, particularly in individuals who are over the age of 50. Utilizing ursolic acid on a regular basis may help enhance strength and endurance, as well as prevent the loss of muscle mass that is associated with aging, as indicated by a study that was cited by the American Heart Association, AHA. As a result of this, loquats are an indispensable component for every senior citizen who desires to maintain an active and independent lifestyle going forward. According to the American Heart Association, approximately 200 grams of loquats, which is equivalent to 4 to 6 medium-sized fruits, contain approximately 450 milligrams of potassium and 1.5 grams of soluble fiber. These nutrients are essential for reducing painful muscle cramps, increasing mobility, and reestablishing electrolyte balance after light exercise. In addition, regular consumption of loquat has been linked to a 30% reduction in the risk of sarcopenia, which is a slow weakening of the muscles that often affects persons over the age of 60, particularly women. With regard to the prevention of falls, strength, and balance, this is a significant victory. It is recommended that you consume 4 to 6 loquats on a daily basis, ideally after a light stroll or workout, in order to improve muscle recovery after exercise and to naturally replenish electrolytes. As a result of their invigorating sweetness, they make for an excellent snack in the afternoon. However, you can also experiment with them. You are looking for a delectable approach to increase their advantages, are you? If you want to prepare a sugar-free loquat compote, you may try cooking the fruit with cinnamon and fresh lemon juice, which are 2 ingredients that offer anti-inflammatory properties. A few drops of extra virgin olive oil should be drizzled over the dish just before it is served in order to enhance the carotenoid absorption and make it more powerful. When you add loquats to your daily routine, whether you eat them raw, stew them, or incorporate them into a smoothie after you go for a walk, you are adding something that is not only delicious, but also surprisingly beneficial to your muscular mass. During what point did you believe that the list could be improved upon? Keep an eye out for the following segment, which will feature a tropical celebrity who offers even more support for muscles that have aged. Your body is in desperate need of a specific nutrient at this very moment. 7. It is important not to overlook wild blackberries. Despite their small size, wild blackberries are surprisingly effective in keeping healthy muscles, particularly as we become older. These dark purple berries, which are loaded with anthocyanins, vitamin C, and manganese, are known to promote tissue regeneration, assist in the repair of muscle tissue, and protect muscle fibers from inflammation and oxidative stress. Additionally, the high antioxidant content of wild blackberries helps to enhance blood circulation, which in turn makes it simpler for nutrients and oxygen to reach your tissues. This is in addition to the fact that they slow down the aging process of your muscles. Due to the fact that people over the age of 50 are more likely to experience muscle degradation caused by inflammation, this is extremely important for maintaining strength and mobility. According to research conducted by the National Institute on Aging, NIA, persons over the age of 65 who consume around 100 grams of wild blackberries on a daily basis, which is equivalent to 10 to 15 berries, can significantly reduce the breakdown of muscle tissue by as much as 25%. As a consequence of this, elderly people will be able to keep their independence, balance, and level of activity for a longer period of time. Still, it is not the end of it. In addition, wild blackberries have been linked to improved memory and coordination, two characteristics that bring about a significant reduction in the likelihood of accidents and falls, particularly among the older population. Their one-of-a-kind nutritional profile is beneficial to both mentally and physically healthy individuals. You are looking for a straightforward method to obtain these advantages, right? If you want to give your muscles a naturally tasty boost to start the day, try adding a handful of wild blackberries to your plain yogurt or oatmeal. This will give your muscles a natural boost. For an even more potent effect, you might try including them into a smoothie, along with baby spinach and a small amount of flaxseed oil. Omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and antioxidants all work together to improve the function of your muscles and brain while also reducing inflammation. When your body requires support in healing and refilling itself after a walk or small amount of exercise, it is very beneficial to take this supplement. Would you like to feel motivated, or do you feel like you need a refreshing boost in the afternoon? You may make a drink that is naturally hydrating and invigorating, as well as full of antioxidants, by freezing the berries and then dropping them into a glass of sparkling mineral water with a slice of lemon. If you are fortunate enough to have access to wild varieties, you may even consume them fresh right from the garden, include them into pancakes made with natural grains, or add them to applesauce that does not contain any added sugar before eating them. These small fruits are far more powerful than they appear to be, since they contain a concentrated dose of natural chemicals and nutrients that actually assist in the graceful aging of your muscles. Consequently, you should not undervalue them. Wild blackberries are beneficial to your muscles, memory, and vitality, and you may reap these benefits by incorporating them into your daily routine. Not only does the fruit that arrives next have a brilliant color, but it also has an even more spectacular ability to protect your strength. If you found even a single helpful piece of advice in this video, I would be grateful if you could lend me a hand. Give it to someone you care about, give it a like, and subscribe to it. It is possible that they should be motivated to take responsibility for their own health. Please write a 1 in the comments section if you have seen a loss in your strength or if you have noticed that your muscles are becoming weaker. This will make it clear that you agree with the statement. It's not just you working alone. As a group, we are in this together, and we are assisting one another each step of the way. On the other hand, would you kindly refrain from considering this movie to be background noise? It is possible that you will miss out on the opportunity to protect yourself against muscle loss, which is one of the most significant risks linked with aging, if you choose to ignore it or forget about it after it has already occurred. Take it into consideration. For example, what would it be like to be unable to move on your own or to be dependent on other people for tasks that are vital to your life? That is not the kind of life you want to live. Should you wait, then? These fruits are more than simply a snack in today's world. Instruments that are functional and made entirely of natural materials can assist you in regaining your independence, boosting your energy levels, and improving your mobility. Your ability to maintain your independence and well-being is directly proportional to the health of your muscles. I have not yet completed this task. Keep an eye out for the next video to learn about further surprising foods that can help you build strength and enhance your bones, muscles, and overall health after the age of 50. Press the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on the opportunity. It is important to keep in mind that the appropriate food is the finest defense for your body, mind, and freedom. It is best to avoid waiting for an emergency. Quickly take Action. Every day, I pray that you be filled with happiness, vigor, and strength. My gratitude goes out to you for accompanying me on this journey. There will soon be additional materials accessible to help you live the greatest life possible. I am sending you a very big hug till the next time we meet again.